Hey friends, so in this video, I'm going to share some tips that I've learned about how to monetize a passion project, a skill, or a hobby. How's this for a skill? My elbow can tell me when there's going to be a market crash. Well, it can tell me when the market is already crashing. So as you know, a couple of months ago, I did leave my full-time marketing job in order to become a full-time content creator on YouTube. Psh, content creator? That's not a real job. And it is all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for supporting me and for watching my videos and for just supporting my content, because I really couldn't have done this without you. So as a way to give back to you guys and share some things that I've learned about how to turn this passion project and hobby into an actual business and something that can actually sustain my living expenses, I wanted to share some things that I've learned. So hopefully you can get some inspiration into starting a side hustle or a passion project, or find ways to monetize your skill or hobby. So let's jump right into it. So the first step is to just identify some things that you really enjoy doing and some things that you would do for free. And this could be absolutely anything. Oh, I know, I'm really good at worrying about things. I already do it for free. Do you like helping people with their goals? Do you like creating art? Do you like making food? This could be absolutely anything, but something that you really just love. You don't have to be an expert at it just yet, but you should have a desire to want to learn and grow in that area. So now that you've identified this skill or hobby or passion project that you really enjoy and would do for free, the next step is to think about ways that you could monetize it. Is there anybody out there that you know that is actually monetizing this passion project? And this could be anybody. Honestly, there's nothing in this world that is 100% unique. Pretty much every idea or business idea that we'd like to start has probably happened before, but maybe in a slightly different way. And I know this is the step that might discourage you, because you might see that there are already so many people out in the world doing that thing that you want to do. But here is a little bit of advice. There's not one person in this world that is exactly the same as you, and there's nobody in this world that can do things the way that you do things. Interesting. I've never seen anyone dance like that before. And you do have a unique way of doing things that you could really bring to life in your content. So when you are looking for people that are already doing this thing, it's important to start making a list of those people and start watching what they do, how they monetize their content or their business, and try and find ways that you can learn from them. And then have a look at gaps in the market that perhaps you could fill with your own unique skills and experiences. The third step is to identify some social media channels that you would like to prioritize. And these should be social media channels that really mean something to you, and social media channels that you love consuming content on and that you wouldn't mind creating content on yourself. I know this does sound like a really scary step, and I know that not everybody likes being on camera, but the great thing about the internet is there are ways that you can create content without actually being the person on the camera. There are so many anonymous Instagram accounts, there are so many anonymous YouTube channels that have been created, there are so many anonymous social media channels that you could start. You don't have to put your face behind it if you're not 100% comfortable. That's good. I love creating memes online. And you could always change this up later as you get more comfortable with it. Once you do open up your different social media channels, the next step is to start creating value and start providing as much content and as much value as you can on these platforms for free. Give away your best tips to people on the internet for free. And my best tip is to smash the like button on Queenie's videos and subscribe to her YouTube channel. And you might be thinking, Queenie, why would I give my best tips and my best information away for free? What if I don't get anything back in return? And I'm here to tell you that the best way that you can grow your business and your social media channels and create better content is to give your best tips away for free. And the reason why is because us humans, we're very reciprocal. When we get given something for free and it's really valuable and it changes our life or perhaps changes our perspective, we want to give back to that person. And that's the whole idea of the internet and social media platforms. A lot of people are putting really valuable information out there for people for free, not expecting anything in return. But the one thing that you will get in return from people when you do give away your best tips is loyalty. And this this is the best way to grow your social media platforms. Don't worry about giving away all of your information and giving away your best tips, because the best thing that happens when you do give away everything that you know and all of your best tips is it actually forces you to have to upskill even more so that you can provide even more value. And that's definitely something that I found on this YouTube channel. I have created over 200 videos on this YouTube channel, and I have given away all of my best tips, but now it forces me to create even more content, to keep on upskilling myself so I can keep on providing you with more value. What should I make a video on today? Oh, I know, how to invest. No, I've already made a video on that. Oh, I know, passive income. No, I've already made a video on that too. I think it's so important that when we start our social media platforms, that we don't try to think of ways to monetize it at the beginning, and our focus really should just be trying to create as much value and as much content as we can, put it out there on the internet for free, and then we can think of ways that we can monetize it later on while still providing value to our audience for free. And the fifth tip is to just keep on creating content no matter what, especially in the beginning when you feel like you're not really getting anywhere. If this is a true passion and a true hobby of yours and you genuinely enjoy creating this kind of content, I think it's important to just keep on pushing through those dips. The key to creating good content is just to create heaps of content, because you will be able to get a few pieces of really high quality content when you do produce heaps and heaps of content, because this is all a learning process and it will help you refine your content and get better and better and better. I read this amazing book from Gary Vee and it's called Crushing It, and if you haven't heard of it or read it before, I highly recommend checking it out. And it's basically about how to create really good content on social media and reach a wide audience. And one of the things that I've learned from this book is it absolutely is possible to create a business on social media talking about just about anything. In the book, he had examples of social media content creators or influencers that were making money talking about a bunch of random topics. For example, he had a guy that used to walk dogs and he gave tips on social media about how to train dogs. And then he became this really big dog influencer personality and was flown all around the world to do speaking events. So when you're walking your dog, what are your tips? Well, my best tip is to remember to bring a doo-doo bag whenever you take your dog for a walk, just in case your dog wants to do a doo-doo. There was also another example in this book where he spoke about this woman who had been in and out of a lot of abusive relationships throughout her lifetime, and she started a social media channel talking about how to make her own clothes, and she ended up creating a business on social media by showing people how to make their own clothes. Guys, look what I've made! There was also another example of a dentist who opened a social media account dedicated to helping people have good dental hygiene. One of the things that I have noticed over the past couple of years is there is a bit of a change in the entrepreneurs that we're seeing in our day and age. In the past, a lot of entrepreneurs had to be really well connected already, have a lot of startup backing and investors investing into their startups in order to make it big. However, now there are a lot of successful businesses that have been started from content creators or influencers. And I've got to say, I think that this trend is not going away, and I think it's just going to become even more popular over time. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I never thought that I'd be a content creator or influencer. I still remember this one time I was talking to one of my friends and he said to me, "Queenie, you know what? I think you could be an influencer." And I said to him, "There's no way I would ever be an influencer. One, I'm not very stylish. I wear the same clothes all the time. I don't like spending money. I would never be able to be a fashionable influencer. Number two, I do not have big boobs," because that's what I thought of when I thought of the term influencer or content creator. I thought of those super stylish, beautiful people that just look perfect in every photo. And I just thought, yeah, you know what? I could never be somebody like that. But what I've actually found is there are a lot of different content creators on the internet that are not just really beautiful people that look amazing in photos. There are content creators or influencers that talk about minimalism, frugal living, how to save money, how to be creative, how to draw, how to manifest your dream realities, and how to set your own goals. There are so many people out there on the internet that are making money from something that they're really passionate about. And honestly, I never ever thought that I would be one of them, but here I am. So I hope this video has inspired you into perhaps thinking about creating a business, social media account, hobby, or passion project in the hopes that one day perhaps you could monetize it. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Make sure you tap the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content about investing and personal finance. And by the way, I have just launched a Patreon, so if you would like more exclusive behind the scenes content, you can check out the link in my description below. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. I really appreciate you. Write me a comment below with the word Daisy in it just so I know who watched this video all the way to the end. I really appreciate you. I don't know what made me think of the word Daisy, but it just came to my mind. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! And if you want more videos, you can check out and watch some videos here. So click on the links and click through to another video.